Hello everyone, Emax here, and today I want to talk about Black Ops 3. Will it suck, or will it be the greatest comeback Call of Duty has seen in recent years? Now, first things first, I just want you to know that pre-orders for Black Ops 3 has actually been up higher than Advanced Warfare, and since there's just been a lot of great feedback and good feedback for Black Ops 3, I feel like it is kind of going to be a comeback, and it's the first COD game to have 3 years to be in 3 years in development. And since honestly Treyarch has never really made a bad game, I mean, I've played Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and even World at War, and yeah, there's a lot of BS in that game, but that's only like the beginning of the game, and the game overall is just really good. So far I have a good feeling for Black Ops 3. Now, next up, there isn't going to be any toughness perk in the game, which some of my friends are actually quite pissed about that, but I feel like it's a good thing, mainly because if you think about it, every single time in Black Ops 2, you always have to sacrifice your second perk slot for toughness, mainly because if you're not even running toughness, there's no reason for you to be playing. Whenever someone's shooting at you and you try to retaliate, all you're going to be doing is flinching all over the place, and you're more likely to die. But in Black Ops 3, since there's no toughness perk, everyone's flinching. If you're getting shot at and you're shooting that person as well, you're both flinching. Then it goes down into, you know, who's better at controlling the weapon and who has a weapon with lower recoil. It's just more skill based. Next is the boost jumping, which in Black Ops 3 there really isn't a boost jump, it's just a double jump, and based on what I've seen and what I've heard, the double jump is more on the Destiny side than it is on the Advanced Warfare crazy boosty jumpy side, and I personally prefer that because even the developers said that the double jumping in Black Ops 3 will be used mainly to ignore and avoid stairs, because if you've played a Call of Duty game, you know how slow it is to go upstairs. Even if you're using dexterity from BO2, it's still very slow.
Alright, so I just realized that I said stairs. I actually meant to say ladder, just to make that clear.
And it's just a better thing to have a double jump now to quickly mantle something, or quickly get on top or get into a building from a window. And because the double jumping is not going to be used, I mean, not many people are going to use it for gunfights, because you're just going to be a sitting duck if you try to double jump as using it for a gunfight, because it's not Advanced Warfare. In Advanced Warfare, you just boost around and it's really hard for the enemy to hit you. But in Black Ops 3, you're not really boosting around. It's like a hover, and it's like you're just floating in the air. You're just an easy target for the whole enemy team to see. And same goes for, the wall running. Wall running in Black Ops 3 is mainly used for, if you haven't noticed, all the walls are really on the outskirts of the map, so it's mainly used for just flanking the enemy. It shouldn't be used for trying to get an advantage over them, like, you're in a gunfight, just, let me wall run to get an advantage. That's dumb, because when you're wall running, first of all, you're up in the air, you're just standing up there, and you're an easier target, because there's nothing to hide behind. And second of all, when you're wall running and you're trying to shoot, your gun actually it's similar to flinching whenever someone's shooting at you, but it's slower, so your gun is actually moving back and forth, so it's harder for you to get the target, more precise. So the two movement components, it really isn't something that would be used during combat, so you shouldn't really worry about that. And of course, the sliding, we've seen the slide in Call of Duty Ghosts and many other games before. It's something I love I play Destiny a lot, and something I liked from Destiny, especially when I'm using a shotgun, so I have no problem with sliding. Sliding is something normal. No one really has a problem with sliding, and everything so far when it comes to the movement seems very promising. Now let's talk about some of the guns that I've seen in the game so far. And so far, it's been nothing but just nostalgia, because there's a lot of guns that has either the same fire rate or the same sound to guns in Black Ops 1. Like, for example, I don't know what the name of the gun is, but it looks like an M4A1, but it shoots exactly like the FAMAS from Black Ops 1, and it has the same gun sound, the same fire rate. And if you don't know, from Black Ops 1, the FAMAS was the best gun, the best AR, And even when it comes to esports, most people would, most people running AR would use the FAMAS, and people running the SMGs would use the AK-74U. And speaking of the AK, there's another gun that also reminds me of the AK-47 from Black Ops 1, especially whenever that someone's running the reflex sight with that gun, because it looks exactly like the red dot sight from Black Ops 1. And so far it just looks really good. And another gun called the XR2 reminds me a lot of the M8 from Black Ops 2. It's very powerful. It's a really powerful 3-round burst, and it also reminds a lot of other YouTubers that got to play the game at E3. They said it reminds them of M16 A4s from previous Modern Warfare games. So that's pretty good. It's really good to see that the guns are pretty balanced. Honestly, some of the guns I feel like they're gonna get nerfed, but so far all the guns seems really powerful. And if every single gun seems really powerful, there shouldn't really be that much nerfing going on, since everything is kind of balanced at the moment. But of course the beta is coming up in August, and you have to pre-order to get beta access, so that's a good thing. It's been a long time. I feel like this is the first time Call of Duty's ever had a beta, but apparently they had a beta back in like World at War, so, and that was like what, 2007, so that doesn't even count. All right, that does not count. So it's good to see that they're having a beta. Everything seems pretty balanced so far. There's no BS in the game. The movement, there's really nothing bad about it, and pre-orders are up. Seems like this is the the really big comeback for Call of Duty, but we don't know. I don't know yet. I'm not gonna call it. The beta's not out yet. People will truly see if they like it or not when the beta's out, and when the game is out, people will see if they like it or not. So that's a good thing though, because the pre-orders are up. Anyway, so going back to the question, will Call of Duty Black Ops 3 suck, or will it be the greatest comeback? I'm kind of on the fence right now, but if I were to lean on one side of the fence, I would be on the side where it might be an actual good comeback, because so far there's been nothing but just really good feedback of the game, and not really anything bad about it. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I'll be making more videos on this topic. Give it a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you already haven't. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.